Hey guys, the History Guy here. I wanted to give a quick channel update, a couple of things. First of all, just wanted to let you know that I uploaded a video today on just talking about the Battle of the Little Bighorn. So check out that video. It's really just there for us to have a great discussion about that battle if you feel so inclined. Also, with that said, I want to give you a question of the week, and it relates to acts of heroism. Here in the United States, our highest award for valor for members of our military is the Medal of Honor, which was created during the American Civil War. At the time, it was given out thousands of times, but it's since become much more exclusive. But during the 160 or so years that the Medal of Honor has existed here in the United States, 19 times there have been double award winners. In other words, somebody who won it twice. In some of those cases, they were men who won it during the same conflict. In other cases, it was actually men who won it in two different wars. The very first person to ever receive 2 Medals of Honor actually did it in the span of less than a week. It was Thomas Custer, who was a second lieutenant in the Army of the Potomac. He's the younger brother of George Armstrong Custer. He died alongside his brother at the Battle of the Little Bighorn in 1876. But he received the Medal of Honor twice in the span of less than a week in April of 1865. Also, there twice in the history of the United States have been father and son recipients of the Medal of Honor. The first of which were a famous duo, well, at least the younger is famous, a young officer at the Battle of Missionary Ridge named Arthur MacArthur with the 24th Wisconsin. Eventually, at the age of 18, Arthur was promoted to the rank of lieutenant colonel, but for his actions at the Battle of Missionary Ridge, he received the Medal of Honor. About 80 years later, his son, General Douglas MacArthur, who was the overall U.S. commander in the Pacific during World War II, was also given the Medal of Honor. The other father and son recipients actually kind of went out of order. The son received his first, and that was Theodore Roosevelt Jr., who was given the Medal of Honor for his heroism on D-Day. He was an assistant division commander who didn't have to land with the troops on D-Day, but chose to anyway. I think it was at Utah Beach. And chose to land with his troops. He actually passed away of, I believe, a heart attack not long after the landings at D-Day. But he received the Medal of Honor. And then back in 2001, his father, future U.S. President Teddy Roosevelt, Theodore Roosevelt Sr., was posthumously given the Medal of Honor by President Bill Clinton just a couple days before he left office for Roosevelt's actions at San Juan Hill during the Spanish-American War in 1898. So those are the two father-son combinations who have received the Medal of Honor. So my question to you is this. What is a particular inspirational act of heroism that you've always just really been inspired by? Maybe something that people don't know about, or maybe it's something that's well known that just really has meant a lot to you. One that comes to my mind is young Sergeant Kirkland, who was a Confederate soldier at the Battle of Fredericksburg. He was given the name the Angel of Marie's Heights for his actions in jumping across the stone wall and bringing aid to the enemy, bringing water to wounded Union soldiers. I talked about that in my video about the Battle of Fredericksburg, but I've always been inspired by that story and stories like that. So let me know your thoughts, what you've been inspired by, some act of heroism that you know of from history. Use the comment section below to talk about those things, and we will see you again soon. Thanks for watching, guys.